Oh, sorry, I forgot now to have a drink because I've been banned from doing that because I make weird sounds. Welcome to the number 4 KscoobyBark podcast. This episode we are changing things up a little bit, kinda. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, you already know that. And yeah, it's just a little format change for the people watching the audio version, which you should watch the YouTube version. It's better.
Watch the audio version.
You should watch the YouTube version. It's better, and you can actually watch it. Well,
You said for the people watching the audio version. That was wrong.
Either way. In the oven, we have some delicious french fries, as well as the new S5 Galaxy thingy, the one that's better than what I have, botnets, and Talk Me Angela. So let's get started. Questions don't exist. Go to mineflappers.tk/podcast/KSB. I can't talk today.
Is it podcasts or podcast?
Podcast. It's on the screen.
Yeah, no, but is that right?
It's on screen. It's /podcast/ oh, I don't.
Correct. That is correct.
Okay, it's correct. Good. Go to that link, and you can do things.
It's also in the description.
Yes. Okay, would you like to talk about our first thing?
Sure, I don't really know a lot about it, but Facebook has purchased the app WhatsApp. It bought it for $19 billion with a B. And that's insane. And then they also added this new voice calling system, which basically, whoops, what did I just throw? Turned this into Google Voice, which if you don't know what Google Voice is, Bark will explain it now because I hardly use it.
Google Voice is a thing, and if you're like, I don't like people having my real number, but I still like to make calls and texts, you can do that with Google Voice, and you can also use texting from your computer and stuff. It's a pretty cool thing. I don't know how Google makes money off it 'cause it's a free service, but I'm sure they do somehow. Probably selling information. Wait, that's making fun of Google. I specifically wrote a note saying not to make fun of Facebook. Okay.
It's okay, you didn't read the rule.
But Facebook is going to probably be selling user information, so don't do things too private on WhatsApp, I'd suggest. And location services off. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that was a fast one.
It was. Oh, wait, start timer.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, it's fine, I'll just add on 3
It was
minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Next one, right?
Next one, we have the Galaxy S5 and Gear 2.
I saw this really funny thing. You're not going to have it up. I saw it really funny. I think it was either on No, it was on Twitter probably. And it was like, the new Galaxy phone looks like a Band-Aid because I think that it has a no, it doesn't. Okay. Well, there's one. It's the gold version. I guess they're trying to make it like the 5S gold. Whoa, that's funny. S5, 5S. And so it like has like a dotted pattern on the back. I don't know, and it looked like a Band-Aid. It was really funny. So laugh. Basically, the new X5. As this says, it's waterproof, resistant to water and weatherproof, resistant to water and dust.
So it's like the S4 Active, which was also this thing.
Yeah, it's in one, and now it has a heart rate sensor and a fingerprint scanner. So basically, Apple beat them to the point and got the whole fingerprint scanner out before they could. They probably had it in the works.
They probably had it in the works, but it probably wasn't ready to be released.
But yeah, I don't know why you would want a heart rate sensor. I guess they can use like running apps and stuff.
Yeah, because there's a S Health app that comes with the S4 currently, and so that's good for measuring heart rate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the camera now is 16 megapixels, which is like my real camera, which is
woohoo.
Interesting. So that's crazy. It's have you seen that Windows phone, the ones that are like really bright colors, and the ad is where they're fighting over the Apple and Samsung, and then it's the people sitting in the back of the row taking pictures or whatever. You don't watch TV.
That's the Nokia Lumia something.
Yeah, that one.
That's not
that
Windows.
thing has got like a 56.
It's got like an incredible camera on it.
Nokia Lumia camera. It's like insane. That's better. 41 megapixels.
Yeah.
What?
The human eye, for comparison, the human eye is approximately 297. Just for comparison.
That's still insane.
Well, but I think you can't actually tell the difference between, like, 100 and 300. That's kinda.
I don't know. I'm gonna look up a camera with 41 megapixels and see how much it is.
Millions
do
of
you
dollars.
need 41 megapixels? That's what it says. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty crazy. So there's that. It also has a 5% faster processor, 2% bigger screen, and 8% larger battery.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh,
but wait, it's slightly heavier. It's almost half of an ounce heavier. And it's
oh
fatter
my
and
god.
larger. It's fatter and larger.
That's so awful compared to my Galaxy S4 that I have an OtterBox on. That makes it like twice the size. Wow, so heavy.
And probably adds half of an ounce.
Oh yeah, it adds more than half. Okay, now we have a joke.
We do?
thing.
Wow. This is
Yeah,
going too fast.
it is.
All right.
Well, we're only on topic 2, so
3.
Okay, so what did the one computer say to the other computer? And the punchline is 0101010110101010101010101. I've translated this to binary using several different translators, or to English, sorry. And it's not even anything in binary. It's just numbers. It's nothing.
I don't think it was meant to be a real, like, word.
Yeah, but if they're gonna... This was in the tech
be...
section.
What?
Oh, this was in the tech section of jokes. It should at least translate to something.
It's because it's a tech joke about technology.
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
should
the people who
expect
created
people
it are
that know
actual-
binary to look it up.
No one knows binary. Okay.
Well, I'm studying binary, so...
Well, you're you. Next one.
Next one... Ooh, this is fun.
This is your topic.
Net neutrality. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the Wikipedia for net neutrality first, and just read to you the first paragraph, because that's normally the most interesting stuff. Net neutrality, also known as network neutrality or internet neutrality, is the principle that internet service providers and governments should treat all data on the internet equally, not discriminating or charging differently by user, content, site, platform, application, type of attached equipment, and modes of communication. The term was coined by Columbia Media. No one cares. Okay, so this seems like a really good thing. Like, so Google can get the same amount of speed as Mineflappers.tk. Yeah. Does that not seem like a good idea? Well, ISPs don't like it for obvious reasons of they want more money. And they're taking the more money from the bigger companies that can pay the more money. So, net neutrality, good. Net unneutrality, whatever the antonym of that is, bad. And Netflix is protesting it. I'm not sure how they're going to protest it without harming user service, but...
How are they protesting? I thought they joined with Comcast.
I don't know, because I'm assuming Comcast is trying to kill net neutrality, because they're that kind of company. But they agreed to pay Comcast for faster video delivery.
So wait, is Netflix trying to kill network neutrality? Or
well,
whatever?
I assume they don't want it, because they're having to pay Comcast just so that their users can stream video. Which seems
interesting.
Yeah. Google Fiber. Yeah.
Next topic.
That probably doesn't have net, or that probably does have net neutrality.
Not next topic. Why did I go to the next topic?
Why? No, we're not there yet.
I thought that was related to the next topic, but it's not.
No, it's kind of, but we'll not go there yet.
I don't know the next one either.
Oh, okay, that one I put it in, so it's fine. So, let me just close out some things. More about net neutrality, I guess. I don't know. I first heard about it while I was sitting in a restaurant, and my mom said to me, "What's net neutrality?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let me go look it up." Because parents, they don't understand the concept of Google blah, 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 enter. So whenever I don't know something and they ask me, I just do that. Do you do the same?
Most likely, but my parents don't ask me things.
Okay. Yeah, my mom thinks I'm an all-knowing... I'm not, but...
Well, you're not a...
I'm not all-knowing. I'm not I don't know. I'm not Poseidon, even though he wasn't all-knowing. But it's less offensive than what else I could have said. Actually, that's not really... Nah, oh well. Okay, moving on. To net neutrality. This is a guy who I assume wants net neutrality to die. I'm still not sure how to phrase the word net neutrality, but this is a guy, I assume he's on the evil side. His name is Eric Schmidt. Oh wait, I'll quote him. I want to be clear what we mean by net neutrality. What we mean is if you have one data type like video, you don't discriminate against one person's video in favor of another. But it's okay to discriminate across different types. So you could prioritize voice over video. And there is general agreement with Verizon and Google on that issue. And that is the Google CEO. So, okay, maybe he's not on the evil side. I don't know. I just looked at his picture and assumed.
Covers tell everything. Isn't that what they say?
That's why you always believe and judge books by their cover.
By their cover, yeah. That's
the best way to do it. Okay, next, we have botnets. So botnets have been gaining popularity recently, not across users, obviously, but so there's this new one called.
Wait, what is a botnet?
A botnet is so you get a virus on your computer, and then it'll sort of hack your computer so it works with a ton of other computers to create a super powerful computer. It's kind of like folding at home, which is something that some college did to do atom folding, I think, to try and cure cancer. And it's where a lot of computers work together to try and do this. And that's basically what a botnet is. And so this one in particular...
So it injects into your computer and then uses it to make a main system more powerful? Or make
it combines all the power of the computers to do really powerful things.
Without you knowing?
Yeah. Well, no, if it's a stealth virus.
Interesting.
And this one is for Bitcoin mining. So, and also not just Bitcoin mining, but stealing bank information. Yay!
Hey, wait, can you explain to me? I don't get this whole fucking Bitcoin thing.
Bitcoin?
What is mining a Bitcoin?
Okay, so Bitcoin mining is when you take your computer and you go, okay, do these complicated math problems that'll help mathematicians and I'm sure science too. And then you get money for that. Which I assume they do so you can pay your electric bill.
I don't get how you get a Bitcoin.
Well, Bitcoins, you know what Bitcoins are as a currency, right? They're
sorta.
They're like US dollars, but they're not controlled by a government, which also makes them really unstable. It's like an internet
currency, right?
Yeah. And they also are really unstable because they can be $900 US one day and 300 the next.
But I don't get how you make money off of sitting there.
So basically, it's like a botnet. You let your computer do complicated mathematician things.
But wait, who gives you the bitcoins? I can go into a fucking Word document and say, oh, I have 1,000 bitcoins. That doesn't mean anything. There's got to be a central place where your bitcoins are stored.
Let me. Bitcoin.com. I don't know.
I don't get how you get bitcoins. Bitcoin. Watch the video. Your video doesn't help shit.
Bitcoin.org is the place that it all goes, and it's like a secure thing. You have a Bitcoin wallet.
Wait, so what's Bitcoin.com?
It's Bitcoin.org, sorry.
These are two different websites.
I don't know. I'm on .org. That's what came up on Google.
Difference between Bitcoin.
Okay, so no, mining Bitcoins, I lied about the whole helping mathematicians, and I just remembered this now that I'm reading it. So you mine Bitcoins, and that basically helps Bitcoin do all of that math that determines how much a Bitcoin is worth, and it kind of keeps the Bitcoin economy stable, and it processes transactions and blah 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 blah.
There she is. So wait, you get money by helping them figure out how much your money is worth?
Yeah, basically. So it just
sounds
does
like the
math.
Stupidest fucking thing ever.
Yeah, but you get money for it. And it makes more sense if you look it up. If you're listening or watching, look it up, find a video on Bitcoin. I can find one myself, and I'll put it in the description.
There's all these different servers running and stuff, and I don't get what the fuck.
Yeah, and you can join one of the servers with your computer. Because if you do Bitcoin mining software, then you can get and go to all these things. Website in the description. Like I said, video will be in the
No, we're not
description.
fucking linking anything for Bitcoin. This sounds like the stupidest idea ever. This is another thing that's wrong with the world. Add it to our list.
Okay. So, you heard it here first. Michael has no idea what Bitcoin is, and is therefore bashing it against the head with a wrought iron rod. And, because, yeah, that's another thing that's wrong with the world. But I'm not going to get into that.
It basically is. I mean, look at this.
No, you. Not
know,
Bitcoin. But
I know, but wait. Explain to me how this is a good thing. You sit there, set your computer up to do nothing, and you get money for it.
Yes, because you're helping. Okay, if you go work for the government and you're an accountant for the Pennsylvania or the Delaware or the California Treasury.
Wait, just throw them off so they don't know where we live. Good job. One sec.
I don't care.
Wait. Keep talking to yourself real quick. I gotta go let my dog out of my room.
So say that you work for that Treasury or the accounting department. You're basically just doing numbers and saying, okay, this is how much money we have, this is how much money is going out, this is how much money is coming in. And so, yeah, your computer is basically just doing that without your input so that there's no human error. And you get paid for being an accountant for the government, so
'cause you're actually doing
Bitcoin,
work.
quote, government is paying you for your computer's work, which takes out human error, like I just said.
They shouldn't be paying you.
You
That
own your
doesn't make
computer.
sense.
You pay the electricity bill to run your computer. You buy the computer. You need to be reimbursed for this.
Yes, but you shouldn't be because you're not doing any work.
No, because you're providing a service. You're giving Bitcoin your computer so that Bitcoin can do mathematician things on it that no one understands. It's your computer. You are in possession of it.
Start?
Bitcoin started, I assume, as some people in the Middle East
says, you know what, we're going to create something that we need other computers for, and since we need those other computers, we're going to give out money we don't have to get those computers. There's no currency that they're giving out.
They're give
giving
you
out
Bitcoins.
Nothing. Yes, but a Bitcoin is worth nothing other than American dollars. A Bitcoin, they don't have a number of Bitcoins. This is like the government just constantly printing money, which doesn't happen. Yes, they print money, but not just tons and billions of dollars, or else there wouldn't be any point in the world.
See, I don't think you understand how currency works, and that's kind of the problem here. So, what we should do instead of spending an hour talking about this, we should probably have something that is specially Bitcoin, so I can do research about Bitcoin, because I haven't done that, and I didn't expect you to be questioning Bitcoin so much. So look forward to a video specifically about Bitcoin at some point.
Unless I don't feel like it, because I'm kind of tired.
I'm not saying now.
No, I know.
But at some point, I want to answer your questions about Bitcoin, but I need time to prepare.
Bitcoin's stupid. Okay, next.
Okay, we're not going to draw any conclusions about Bitcoin until we've done that.
It's stupid.
Because you're what's wrong with the world. Okay, pets and you! Studies show dogs can understand how we're feeling. Michael, you talk about this one because I have to die for a second. Be right back.
I don't know. He just sent this in because he said we should do stuff other than technology. Let me click the link and see what the fuck it says. So, here we go. Dogs understand. Yeah. So these doctors used a MRI and they were able to see that a dog's brain is pretty similar. Not pretty similar. It's similar to a human brain, and that they're not relaxed in a lab environment, which means they get nervous, which is just like us. I mean, maybe there's some people who don't get nervous when they go to the MRI, but I would if I was in this fucking small box. Or fucking, I don't know, shapes. Okay. Cylinder, I guess, is what that would be considered. So, yeah, then the dogs, and then the main emotionless, and then they did the 2,800 emotional sounds, whining and crying, and people laughing and stuff, and they compared
really not good about
this and stuff like that. This is weird. I don't like talking about this. This is something I don't know about. I don't know about fucking
I don't know about
scientists.
Bitcoin. I just spent 15 minutes talking about
you have more knowledge on that than
about.
A fucking dog.
You have a dog.
Yeah, but you're studying my dog.
You might have taken biology at some point. I'm sure you have taken basic
I
biology.
took 7th grade biology. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. You've taken biology. You know how genetics works.
I don't know how brains work.
Yeah, neither do I. But I can say I know how genetics works and pretend that that's similar.
Responses. Okay, well, basically, they played sounds, the dogs, and then they checked the dog's brain, and they reacted just
we haven't
like
finished the
human
previous
would.
topic yet.
Which one?
We got so off topic that we didn't finish number 5.
Yeah, we did.
Just finish this one, and then we'll go back.
Bitcoins.
No,
Some
that wasn't
hack-
even the 5th topic.
Botnets.
I had more I wanted to talk about. So go
okay.
finish this,
Well,
and then...
Basically, dogs can understand how humans feel, and that's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, back to the other one. I wanted to talk about remote access tools just in general, and just viruses and stuff. So I'm sure at some point everybody has had to deal with a virus on their computer. Have you?
I believe my Mac had a virus. But Macs don't get viruses. What?
Exactly. I hate how people say, "Oh, Macs don't get viruses. They're too good. They're too posh. They're too prim. They're too
Like, that's my
proper."
teachers even say that, and I'm just like, stop.
Do you have any antivirus software installed in your school computers?
Not on the
question.
Macs. We have Windows ones which have it, but not on our Macs. I don't think. I'm not really sure. I haven't checked.
So you could just plug in a flash drive and just go, no, just gonna transfer that file onto the Mac and then run away.
Except that they would know, because they know who was last logged in.
They do, but if it spreads fast enough, they won't know what computer it originated from.
I'm not trying that.
Okay, but viruses. I've actually gained a lot of interest in viruses in the past year or so, and I've learned a lot about how they work, and just wanted to say that. Okay, moving on to number 7, which is something you can talk about forever, and me too.
Sorry. Take something. Okay. Talking Angela. So guys, this app.
It's amazing.
Quickly show the video on the other page.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a snippet from the video I put out yesterday.
There might not be sound, but
it's not trimmed or anything because this is literally the raw footage that I sent to him. But you need the sound.
Okay. I forgot since my sound card is broken as heck. Videos don't play while I'm recording because the sound doesn't work.
Well, if you guys want to see this, you can go watch my video, which will link in the description. I did a Talking Angela video, and in the middle of the video, or not the middle, it was supposed to be the middle, but it ended up being the fucking end. By the way, someone commented they had the same problem, so it's not an audio glitch, it's someone fucking stalking everyone.
If they have the same problem, it could have just been a glitch, like in the app.
Yeah, well, that's stupid. You don't have glitches in your creepy-ass app. Basically, she was like, read it. She was like, are you going out tonight? I was like, sadly, no. She was like, I like to stay in sometimes and watch a movie or read a good book. What? And then she got really spazzy and scary and beepy, and it made a loud noise in my ears, and I freaked the fuck out, and then I deleted the app. And Talking Angela's a death.
Yeah, it's still not really sure whether there's someone actually stalking your children
from
they
what
talk to
the
Angela,
creators say. They say there's physically no way possible that someone can take over what is being said over to the app, to the people in the app, which I believe because I don't think it uses any internet. And my dog's scratching on my door, so you can keep talking about how this app's creepy as fuck.
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on the app because the thing is, the app is just it's a kids app. There's a child mode. It turns off Facebook sharing. Why is it even in the App Store? It's a stupid app. Get rid of it. Get rid of the entire Talking Friends family. Go away, please. Moving on to cell phones.
8.
Cell phones ends cancer. So the cancer.gov, the
I don't know
National
why the fuck
Cancer
Bark put this in.
I don't know. I found it.
It's another
and
random one.
so you might know of the controversy of cell phones will give you brain cancer if you actually ever talk on the phone, which no one does
Most
anymore.
people don't.
But Cancer Institute Health Placey thing has found that it does. It's a concern. But I don't know, because I've been numerous times I've been told, like, this isn't really, like, the waves aren't something that can really mess with your brain, because they're micro, like, super duper micro low power waves.
Oh shoot, I just closed out this fucking PowerPoint. Well, anyway, yeah, so, yeah, well, that's true, but even so, I honestly, probably, out of all the people I've seen actually talking on the phone, half of them, at least, have been talking either using the headphones that come with the phone that have a little microphone on them, or like a Bluetooth earpiece, as business people do. I've even seen business people doing the thing with the headphones, because it's just more convenient. You can drive with it, you can talk while you're walking and stuff like that. So really, people don't put phones up to their ears, and if they do, it's probably not for a long time. It's probably for your friend to call you and say, hey, I'm in your driveway, or whatever they do. I wouldn't know because I don't have friends. But yeah, so it's not probably that big of a deal. Obviously, it's scary, but I don't think it's anything to be concerned about because we're us.
Yeah,
as
and
a society.
if you want to see the studies here about, like, whether it is a risk or isn't a risk, it probably will say it is, but you can check that in the description of the video.
Or if you're on the website, there's a thing called show notes, and you can just click it there.
Yeah, that's technically a description, but
technically. So, next up, we've got number 9. I don't know why we put a number 9 next to this one.
Because
Actually,
it's supposed to be numbered. You just forgot to number the last ones.
Well, this one shouldn't be numbered. Okay, so, would you rather? So, our would you rather for this one is, would you rather sleep in a tanning bed for a month? Or sleep in a small suitcase for a month? I would go for a tanning bed.
I would go for a small suitcase because at least I wouldn't get cancer. Because they say
that
sleep.
doesn't say. Does it say the tanning bed's on? Like, are we intending that the tanning bed is powered?
I'm pretty sure it's intending that
Oh,
we're in
then no.
an on tanning bed.
Oh, then no. That's stupid. Small suitcase. Both of them you're going to be claustrophobic, and one of them you get cancer, one of them you don't. One of them you can break your back and just lay like that forever in pain till you pass out from pain, and then just lay there for the month.
Well, if you're only sleeping in there, like, because when I first read this, I was like, wait, is food an issue here?
Well, I mean, I'd assume.
But if you're in a suitcase, then you can
other
have food for a midnight snack.
Well, no, I'd assume all other necessities are taken care of.
Like, I've gotten into my backpack before and almost
That's
fit.
weird.
I know it is,
let's
but
stop talking about that now.
Okay. I don't know why I brought that up.
Because I don't know.
Whoops, I accidentally did the wrong thing. Moving on to the next.
Next
wait, we're
one.
25 minutes in, by the way.
Good. We're making good time.
Yeah, we actually are making really good time considering we ranted about Bitcoin.
Bitcoin sucks. Yeah, so World of Warplanes. Quickly, I'd like to tell you guys about this awesome new game. It's called, or not new game, awesome game called World of Warplanes. If you've never played it, I highly suggest you do. You can get the game by clicking the link in the description. I'll talk more about that in a second. The game is completely free. And Bark, this is for you. I don't think there's any in-game purchases. I believe there actually might be a couple, but I don't think they're too devastatingly game-changing. So that's just for you, you little bud.
Good.
So yeah, this is made by the same people who made World of Tanks, obviously instead of Tanks Explains. Now I'm going to read their description of the game. World of Warplanes is an MMO game dedicated to the golden era of military aviation. It supplements the legendary World of Tanks game as a new part of Wargaming.net universe. Teams of 15 players battle each other in an unceasing confrontation for air supremacy. But each movement will be remembered for a long time. So again, if you want to download this game, this is my words now, for free. Go ahead and click the link in the description. It'll bring you to their page, and you can get the game there. Free. Good game.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I had to do a thing. Am I breaking a rule if I say that neither of us actually played this game yet? I'm actually planning on playing it today.
I actually have, though. I played it before I got this offer. So yes, I'm gonna say this for reasons. We're getting paid for saying this. Just saying that. Okay. Yeah. Next, there's a little picture of it if you want to put that up.
I already did that.
There we go. So, Thank you all so much for watching this 4th episode of the KscoobyBark podcast. If you want a question of yours to be answered on this podcast, you can go over to myflap.tk/podcast/KSB and ask one there. You guys can also play Minecraft with us on the Mineflap public server. It's a faction-based non-PvP server with minigames and other things. The IP for that is mc.myflap.tk:25605. And you can also head over to myflap.tk/public for more info on that. If for any reason you want to contact us for any reasons other than these, email to myflap.tk. Come
Not technically us.
Come back next week for episode 5, which will come to you on the 5th of March. So that's all for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed, and
Have a great hump day.